1. And for everything in week 7, I included just a reference to the WCAG standard, or the WCAG standard, or the WCAG standard, whatever you call it. But it's just to help you navigate this particular task and address the accessibility challenges. Now, with any of these, if you've done work in the past for this challenge, or you've done it somewhere else, you can just modify that, or you can create new material. And some of this may feel a little bit academic, but it will be valuable in sort of growing your ability to have these conversations in the future, if you've never had them before. So for day 1, this is just adding alt text to 3 different images and explain the rationale. So you don't necessarily have to add it if you don't want to. I mean, that might require that you go into a website, into the HTML, and add in the alt tag. You may want to look up how to do that, just so you're familiar with where it lives. But in this case, it's just scripting it. And this is choosing 3 images. And 1 is decorative, 1's informative, and 1's functional. And then write descriptive alt text for each. And consider the context, how the image is going to sit around content in the area, what the purpose is, what a screen reader user would get. Would they get the same understanding without the alt text? And briefly explain why you wrote each alt text the way you did. And again, that part is a little bit academic, but it's also helpful in sort of challenging yourself and preparing yourself for future conversations that you'll have to have with folks, maybe having to justify adding the alt text. So again, this is a very practical exercise, but also a little bit maybe a growth exercise at the same time. So good luck with this, and we'll move on to day 2.